Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Doing a little brake caliper painting today, and wanted to show everybody the process here, just in case you're thinking about doing yours yourself. By no means am I an expert at this, but I know that prep is important in order for the paint to stick the way that you want it and be as long lasting as possible. I'll show you some of the materials that I have and show you the process of cleaning the caliper. This truck has 15,000 miles on it, so I tried out a couple things just to see what was going to work and work good before I got on here, so I can give you guys some decent information. Again, I'm not perfect, and I'm sure there's some better chemicals out there that people have used and had great experience with, but I'm just gonna show you what I use and get them nice and cleaned up before we apply the paint. First thing you're gonna want is a good degreaser. And I'm using Chemical Guy's all-purpose cleaner and degreaser. And first thing I do is just spray the caliper, let that soak in for a minute, loosen up that dirt and grime. And another thing that I have here, I'll show you while that's sitting in, Goo Gone Automotive Goo Remover. Good stuff. This is excellent, like $6 on Amazon. I'll spray this on my rag before I wipe off the degreaser that I've already applied, and just letting it sit and soak in a little bit. Spray it on there vigorously so there's enough to spread out over. And I'll show you, I like to do a couple things here just to help really get them nice and cleaned up, because I would be pretty upset if I applied this paint and in a month it's chipping off. So after that, I go back, hit it up again with the degreaser, then wire brush. Get it good, paying attention to some of those areas where you see you have some dirt, dust build up, anything that's going to keep the paint from adhering to the caliper correctly, and make sure you get that all off. Again, I've already done this once, but running it over again isn't going to hurt it. And then as soon as I do this, I'll go back and I'm just again doing the front, because honestly, where I see the brake caliper on the outside of the rim is what I'm concerned with being covered in paint. There's no need to do the rear. There's no need to do some perfect job on the inside closer to the rotor or the hub. So I'll go back, wipe that off. And then lastly, just for some good measure, I'm gonna spray it with some alcohol. And be generous. That's it for a couple seconds. Wipe it down. Now I'm very impatient. The paint says to apply a coat. Wait 3 to 4 hours before applying another coat. Don't drive for 24 hours. Yeah, well, we're gonna test out today the paint 1 hour, apply a second coat. I will do the first coat nice and heavy to eliminate possibly having to do a second coat, but I'm pretty sure I'm probably gonna have to. I never used this paint before, but it got good reviews on Amazon. $22 And this is a black, withstands up to 350 degrees, but as I said, it says to wait a couple hours in between your coats and then 24 before you drive. But I'm gonna have to drive tomorrow for work in the morning, so it's not gonna get 24 hours, but the weather's supposed to be pretty good, so hopefully won't cause any issues. And I'll be sitting today. I'm not gonna drive it until tomorrow morning. So let's go ahead, and we're gonna get the paint on there and see how it works. All right, now that we're all cleaned up, shook our paint up real good, get it open here, start to apply this. What I'm gonna do is paint it on there pretty heavy. Try the foam brush here first. That seems to do pretty good. I get a nice even thin layer out across the caliper. It looks like already this stuff is pretty thick, but I'm most definitely gonna have to do another coat, but that's all right. That's exactly what I planned on doing anyway. So we'll go ahead and paint this caliper up and see what we got when we're done here. All right, now that we have the caliper painted, we can heat it up with a heat gun a little bit, try to accelerate the drying process so that we can get our second layer on. And according to most of the reviews, the stuff will level out with the second coat, and I'm hoping that that'll be enough to cover it. But as you can see, one coat actually did pretty good, but I'm gonna get another one on there just to make it even that much better coated, so hopefully it'll last a little bit longer. But I don't want to accelerate it too much because I don't know if this stuff will start to bubble or not. But let's see what we got. We'll get this dried up and do the other side, and then come back and put a second coat and see where we're at. And there we are, the finished product. Looks really good. I'm happy with it. It's still a little wet, but you get the picture. Looks really good. Well worth the 20 bucks. Once the new wheels and tires are on there, I know it'll look good from the back. I didn't do the back half of the caliper, as you can see back there, but nobody's gonna get close enough to examine it, and I know it's done. And the part that you can see, which is the most important, is gonna look nice. So thanks for tuning in. Check out some of the other great content I have on the channel at Cryptic Chevy. Thanks again, and have an awesome day.